All right, what up, my dudes? Welcome to 2021 on Austin's Ultimate Metal Madness. What better way to kick it off than with the debut EP of my friends over in Utah Valley with their brand new EP, Kiki Alacron-Backhand is back. Yes, so this is the actual first collection of songs that they've released. To the best of my knowledge. Before it was just singles all last year, and I loved a lot of the singles, including Be Nice Cuz and Sandhill Road too. I really enjoyed those. Anyway, so yeah, they just released the EP, and Jake, I'm eternally thankful, and I'm incredibly honored that you sent me early access to this EP so I could listen to it, and I've been pretty much listening to it on repeat for the past 3 days. So let's see what we think. All right, so first and foremost, I cannot stop moving to this album. I keep dancing to it. I keep playing air guitar. I keep singing the lyrics. It's a lot of fun listening to it, which is strange because a lot of the lyrics are so, I want to say dismal almost. Especially like the first track to kick it off, Sleep Sweat. I'm dancing the whole time. I'm playing guitar, and it's a really catchy melodic song. And the whole thing is about fucking sleep paralysis. And I'm like, I feel bad for dancing to it, but at the same time, it's like, it's just so good. And then we move on to the second track, Future Milk. Continues that flow, and I love kind of the Meters, Sissy Strut. I don't know if you've heard that song, but the Meters is like this African band from the 70s, if I recall. And they have this one song called Sissy Strut, and it starts off going, oh, and then it's the same thing on Future Milk. And I love that, and I can't help but sing that one part where it's everybody's crazy because it just got spilled, and then it just kicks off, and it's amazing. Title track is kind of more punchy, I think. Lots of baseball references, lots of throaty screaming, which I think is one of the highlights of the record. Ben, the singer, his performance, the singing and whatnot, it really does feel more like a performance. It feels like I'm watching the band perform live. And I really like that. I really appreciate that. After the title track, we move into the second half of the EP, and we encounter my favorite song, The Shape. I still have the guitar stuck in my head where it's cool. It's so cool. I don't do it quite as much justice. And then we move on to the last two tracks, which I think Green is probably my least favorite. It's not horrible by any stretch of the word, but it feels like it's a bit of a low moment. It's slower, it's longer, it's a little bit more methodical. And just with how the album is going, it's a bit of a okay, it's chill time. And I just wasn't really expecting that. And I think with the flow of the album, it's necessary, but it feels a little awkward, I guess. And then we finish it off with Slips and Falls, which is probably the most complex song on the whole thing, songwriting-wise. And the whole band, I think it really shines, particularly on this track. There's so much raw thrashiness to it that I don't think is really captured on the other songs. This one really does feel so abrupt, so rambunctious, and I really like that. So overall, this EP, it kind of gave me like a warm, fuzzy feeling. I felt like I should be walking down the street when it's sunny outside and knocking over mailboxes or something. It was just one of those things where I felt like I was kind of like, I don't know, like really full of swagger, I guess. It just going, yeah, this is great. This is fun. I'm having a great time. So that's kind of how I felt. It's kind of a fuzzy sort of feeling to it. The sun is shining. It's great, which is, kind of a nice change of pace because most of the stuff I listen to is the complete opposite. So it's a nice little change. When it comes to production, I think it's definitely upped up its game from the singles. I feel like it really captures the band's sound better. If I had one complaint, it would be the bass is a little thin for my personal preference. I didn't really feel the punch of the bass, but that's not really too much of an issue. Anyway, I wanted to keep this short and quick and snappy. If you have not heard Backhand, please do so. Please listen to this EP. Please listen to their singles. They're fantastic. They're a great group of guys. And I can't thank them enough for showing me their music. I really appreciate it. And if you can, purchase their EP off of Bandcamp. Anyway, Backhand, punk, amazing, debut EP. If I could rate it, I would probably give it an 8 out of 10. I really love this, and I really look forward to seeing what they have next. So Thank you so much. Have a great day. Stay heavy and goodbye.